Hi, welcome back to my cup of TV with Jenny,
JD,
Erin.
and Kat.
So, J-Hope's like, I've had a solo album, I've done Lollapalooza, but I'm not done.
No.
Because you've still not paid me enough attention. And you know what? You're right, J-Hope. What we got? So, it's a collab with someone called Crush.
Crush is a singer. I know a couple of his songs, and he's done some for original soundtracks on K-dramas and stuff, so he's got a really nice voice. So it'd be interesting to see what this is. I don't know all of his work or whatnot, so I'm sure he's got more than what he can do. Do you know what I mean? Like the OST ones I know are like ballads, but I think he's got more than that as well. So
He's got a big range.
Yeah, so I don't know if he does like rapping or anything else. So who knows what this is going to be?
Yeah, because our friend from BTS Club Night, Hannah. Hi, Hannah. When this was played at Club Night on Friday, so we've heard it and instantly loved it. I can't remember how it goes, but when it was on, we were like, "This is good."
I was like, "It's right up my street."
She is a big fan of Crush, and she was saying you should look at him. He's got so many things. He's one of her favourite artists.
Oh,
and,
nice.
So yeah.
Yeah, good. And I think JK's done a cover of one or two of his songs on SoundCloud as well.
Yeah.
Because again, JK likes covering those for vocals and things like that. So yeah.
Which is, it's always nice when someone tells us about another artist, because obviously we're partly restricted by only seeing what we're reacting to and not getting spoiled.
Yeah.
But I think there are a lot of people that maybe get into, say, BTS and live in a little bubble where you don't look any further. And so when a new artist comes up, you think, oh, they're working with this new person. You're like, actually, no, that person's been around a very, very long time. They have a huge catalogue, and they're actually a very famous artist in their own right.
Yeah.
So it's always nice when they work with other people, and we got someone else that we hadn't heard of and go, oh, should be checking them out.
Yeah.
And because then once you've had a name, you're then like, oh, maybe you start seeing them in like articles or
you notice
bits like that, and then you're like, oh, okay, and then gradually we end up doing weekly videos for them all, and that's how it starts, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then I'm also loving that. I mean, this might also be part of the hiatus they're taking from group activities, that they've got this time to work with people that maybe they've wanted to work with for quite a while.
Yeah.
So I just love that they're getting out there and being able to
If you'll give them more freedom, that'd be nice.
Well, it's like RM had his collab with Balmain Tiger, and just them being out there being like, oh, I've always wanted to work with this person, so now I can. Jackie got to do a song with Charlie Puth. We know he's been a Charlie Puth fan for a long time, so I think it's just
they have collab before, but I think the main difference would be, because I think Hybe and like Big Hit have always been pretty supportive of them, but I think the main thing would be just time. If they've got an album and a tour and whatever else they're doing as BTS, they're not going to have time to pursue as many sort of solo projects or collabs as they want to. So maybe, like you say, this hiatus will just give them the opportunity. They have more time to play with that and see what they want to do.
Yeah, I love that they're getting that time.
Yeah.
So it's called Rush Hour, but it's not related to the movie, I don't think. That's a good movie. Erin hasn't seen it.
I've not seen it.
I haven't seen it. I haven't heard anything. I've seen some stills and whatnot.
Yeah, I've only seen like the stills from his Instagram posts, because my Instagram stories are always on silent so that I don't get spoilers, because they always post.
Because
stuff.
It was RM again. He nearly did it to me again, but I was prepared and just went, whew, batted him away. But that man is a walking spoiler. He plays everything.
They always add it on their stories.
God of Destruction.
But like, I'm sure the others are supportive, but it's always RM. It's always him that I click on it when he's like just done it, and that man.
So please remember to like, comment and subscribe. In the comments, how do you feel about this song? And if you were going to recommend one of Crush's songs to us, what would it be?
Ooh.
Yes. Okay. That yellow stands out, doesn't it? He's cool, isn't he?
bit of gravel to his voice.
I love it already.
It's so swaggy.
Oh my god,
I wish I could do this!
They feel like the perfect combination.
Yeah.
And some la la las.
I love that.
That's such a vibe.
Absolutely love it.
Oh my god. I know we heard it and we were like, this is
Club
fun,
Night
but
dancing, yeah.
It's kind of retro.
Do you know what it reminded me of? I thought if I was going to pick a Western artist to do that song, Bruno Mars.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Not in a he sounds like Bruno Mars or anything like
No,
that.
the
It's his
style.
own thing, but yeah.
The style.
the
Very cool.
vibe
The retro
that he
swag.
can give off. You know when it says like the ladies and gentlemen, that gave me such like Justin Timberlake Senorita kind of vibe. Like, I don't know, that just gave me that and the Jesus, I love
The
that.
bit I've got in my head sitting here is like hibba hibba.
I liked how that was very different, and again another different side of J-Hope. They look fine. From his Arson and his Lollapalooza, which again was the black and the white and the play and the slight grunge. Now he's coming out with this kind of funky retro fun. It was the brown jumper with the baggy jeans. It's just a really nice extra style that separates that collab from his other solo work that he's been doing recently, you know? More style, so it's nice.
Again, he's not gone and boxed himself in on this is the style I'm doing now.
No,
it's like, I'm going for that here, I'm going to do this over here, and I'm going to...
Exactly.
That's such an interesting point because I haven't even connected in my head. Like, I haven't even batted an eyelid at the last thing I saw him do was to like grungily drag himself like through loads of fire and it just sounds so like deep and different. And then it's just this. It's still the same.
Yeah.
J-Hope. I'm not like you can't go and do that.
No, it's true.
I will give a negative though. Why couldn't I've had this at the beginning of the summer?
Yeah.
I always spent all summer with this song.
Oh.
It would have been a good summer jam.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's...
Crush is cool.
He's
really cool.
Different sound to him. I've never heard him sound like that from the few, like some of his songs that I have heard. So it was really nice to, and I've never seen him dance. I've never seen any of his MVs. I've only ever heard some of his songs.
He has swag.
Yeah, man.
You know when you go in to watch an MV and you're like, oh, it's a collab, so like our focus will be like on the person we know. I was having, when they were in the centre doing their like dancing, I was like,
you're drawn to him a bit.
Yeah, I was having to tear my eyes away, like I do want to watch J-Hope, but like they felt like the perfect combination. I feel like they're best friends.
That's
like,
what I mean. It didn't feel like two artists who are like, why don't you do a song together? You felt like two people that have sat down and like maybe over a drink gone, oh my god, we should totally make a song.
Yeah.
And they've made it and got together and just had the best time doing it.
Be interesting to know if they knew each other before or how long or
behind the scenes.
Because a lot of artists have been friends for a long time. It just, like you said, whether it's right, whether their labels want it, you know, that's it. And again, because also, let's say you are two friends and you're both in that industry, that's not going to be constantly where their mind goes of like, oh, we should use our friendship to, do you know what I mean? It's sometimes they're just going to be friends, but they're just not, you know, so
you always want to be working when you're...
So, I mean,
some people aren't musically compatible either.
Yeah, true. They could just be
like
this.
Apparently I'm not musically compatible with anyone.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you are with me when we write our songs.
Or when we karaoke High School Musical, that we're good at that.
That's fair.
But the video as well, very simple, so cool. Because you clear like one set, group of dancers, and just moving around it.
But it did look
really
fun,
cool.
like you say, it looked like friends hanging out, which was nice.
I'd love to maybe do it slower to watch what's going on like in the background, because they are very good, both Crush and J-Hope, at keeping you focused on them.
Yeah.
So even though they're moving through,
all
you're
of the
watching
people.
them and then you're like, hang on, there's probably stuff going on
There was
wasn't...
definitely a story about, because he said, I only caught the lyrics like the really beginning bit, like it's been 2 years, like it kind of felt like a New York grind, but they were making it fun.
Yeah. Because at one point there was the microphone and Crush looked at it and he was going to go up and sing into it, and then he went, no, I'm not going to do that. And then he went and got on the car. And I don't know why. Like, why did you choose to not go to the microphone? What does that mean?
Maybe it was I've been doing it this way for so long. No.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this. And J-Hope was there to back him up, like, go
But
on.
then didn't the lyric change to Crush Hour instead of Rush Hour?
Yeah.
So by saying, like, no, like, maybe that not having that spotlight on me, or not, like you said, not doing it that way, he's owning it, and it's...
Maybe it's marking this... I don't know if he's had a little gap, or, you know, like little gap before comebacks or whatnot. Yeah, if maybe this is marking a new era for him in his work. I don't know.
I suppose if we're saying it's Rush Hour and he's for 2 years, he's just been rushing and doing and following a path, and then flipping it and saying...
So you said you've known some of his songs. What sort of music is it?
Like I said, the OST ones are ballads, and then he's done one with Lehigh, which is kind of groovy, but I don't know, it's not and that's what I mean. I was like, I couldn't have said before this what we were going to get, because I don't know enough of his work, but the bits I have heard are quite different, so I can't say that he can only do one thing.
Maybe it is a new era, because the microphone being on a stand and still, maybe it was more of no, I'm done with that side of music, I'm going to express myself differently. Maybe he's got more freedoms, or I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
More dance, or... I loved the instruments that were in it. Obviously, that was like the...
jazzy in places.
Like a groove jazz, though.
Yeah.
It was,
that's what made me think of like a Bruno Mars, like an Uptown Funk, that kind of...
And because,
cool
it felt kind of retro,
swag,
didn't it?
Yeah, retro.
And the moves, the dance moves as well. I really liked the choreo. And there was a little... I'm guessing it was a little nod to mic drop in there. Where they did
that was definitely mic drop.
So that was cool.
Maybe that was his own little step to be doing.
The
mic drop.
You said about him having some gravel as well.
Yeah, and I've never heard that before. So that was like, he had like a little smoky gravel in his voice. It was good.
But aside from that bit, which again I love that bit, the rest of it, it's like very easy to listen to voice.
He can sing. Like, he's got a really good voice.
I'm so...
That felt like
intrigued.
It felt like an easy sing for him. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
He wasn't going into like
really
low, really
sing.
high or anything.
Yeah.
It was like a casual, like, oh yeah, I can sing like this. I'm just singing.
It was, and it also that matched that vibe, didn't it? It was comfortable and it was friendly and swaggy. Yeah. Oh, it's fun. Again, I could watch that at 0.25 speed just simply to shop and look at everyone's outfit, because everyone, like, some of the boots and the jumpers and the jeans, and one of the girls was wearing like a patent red shiny puffer jacket, and I was, again, I'm just like, I just want to look at everyone's style.
And J-Hope in like the brown jacket, and he looked retro in that, but so cool.
Yeah, also his dark messy hair, he was a little bit swaggy there with the way he's saying about everywhere I go people are flashing, and he jumps over someone.
When he turned and he was like
the sunglasses, just wearing them down on his nose,
Did you like that one, Kat? Did J-Hope come for you in that?
He did.
And he wasn't angry.
It wasn't.
No, that was like swaggy
which
flex.
was slightly disappointing. I do.
It's because he's like I don't even need to be angry. I can just. Oh, I loved that.
I loved
was everything.
when J-Hope was doing his bit, and then Crush came in, and they went off together. Because that's the other thing with collabs is you don't always get an MV together.
Yeah.
Where they filmed it together because of schedules and stuff. So them to be there like together dancing.
Or if they're international artists,
Yeah.
they'll film those bits separately, but obviously they're both Korean.
And
so.
again, because we're so used to J-Hope dancing, to have Crush dancing with him, and be like, oh, this guy can dance too.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, that was good.
And I like that it wasn't just like I suppose maybe more of a featuring than a collab. But sometimes you're not sure whether they're going to come in like right at the end or like how much.
Yeah, how
small
much of
bit
a collab is
disappear.
Or
it?
if it's just going to be like you get one verse and then. But no, it was like one verse, and then it was like
It really
all of
was
them.
together, wasn't it?
It
Yes.
felt he didn't feel like he was coming in on someone else's. Like they felt like they did that together,
Yeah.
and that was there.
Yeah, like you say, it felt like friends collabing,
Yeah.
and that was good.
I'm really
Yeah,
jealous.
Crush has
I
got.
want J-Hope to be my friend.
I don't.
Crush to be my friend.
I think he's got quite a few singles, and I think he's only got a couple of albums, but he's actually been around for a long time. I think he's been around possibly even just a bit before BTS. I think he might have come out as he's a solo artist. I think he might have.
2 years. I wonder if he's just done his military.
Oh, I wonder. Yeah, I would have to look. And like this is his comeback, his new era. I wonder.
Please.
Yeah, but I think he came out just a little bit before BTS, so
Yeah.
he's been around a while. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna check more of him out.
Okay, so that was our reaction to Crush and J-Hope Rush Hour. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.